What's going on, guys? It's Pablo, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about international trade compliance. Paperwork and regulations might not be exciting, but trust me, this stuff is crucial. We're talking about avoiding hefty fines. Hit that like button and subscribe. Let's get started. Now, the world is more interconnected than ever before. Thanks to the internet, businesses can tap into a global customer base. You could be selling your product to someone in Paris, Tokyo, or Rio de Janeiro from home. But with this opportunity comes new rules and regulations. International trade laws are complex and constantly evolving. Imagine orders pouring in from all over the world. But then your shipments get stopped at customs because you unknowingly violated some trade regulation. Suddenly you're hit with fines and delays. Understanding international trade laws is non-negotiable. It's about protecting your business and your bottom line. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Graham, this all sounds incredibly complicated, and you know what? You're not wrong. International trade laws can seem like a dense jungle of rules and regulations. They're governed by a complex web of agreements between countries. These agreements set the ground rules for how countries trade. Plus, each country has its own import and export regulations. Think about things like tariffs, quotas, and product standards. It can be a lot to keep track of. But there are tons of resources to help you navigate this complex landscape. And don't underestimate the power of professional advice. Consulting with an experienced international trade attorney or customs broker can save you a world of headaches. International trade laws are constantly evolving. What's legal today could change tomorrow. Stay updated on changes. Subscribe to newsletters, attend webinars, and follow government agencies. Set up Google alerts. Stay informed to protect your business. Let's dive into product classification. Getting it right is crucial for smooth trade. Avoid delays, penalties, and legal issues. Each product has a specific classification code. This harmonized system, or HS code, is global. It's like a product's unique fingerprint. Wrong codes lead to serious consequences, delays, fines, and even seized goods. One of the biggest mistakes businesses make is assuming they can use the same product classification code for all countries. Different countries have their own interpretations and variations of the HS code system. A product classified as a machine part in your home country might be classified differently elsewhere. Each classification could come with different tariff rates and documentation requirements. Another mistake is not staying up to date on changes to the HS code system. The key takeaway is this: don't leave product classification to chance. Now, I know what you're thinking. Graham, this all sounds incredibly overwhelming. How am I supposed to keep track of all these codes and regulations? But the good news is you don't have to do it alone. Tons of resources can help you classify your products accurately. Your local customs authority is a great resource. Consulting with a customs broker or trade consultant is another option. Technology can also help automate the classification process. Software programs and online databases keep you updated on HS codes. Use these resources to streamline your trade operations and succeed. All right, let's talk about documentation. It's not the most exciting topic, but trust me, this is crucial. In international trade, documentation is everything. It's the paper trail that follows your goods across borders. Every shipment is a business transaction, and you need a record. Proof of what you're sending, where it's going, and its value. Without proper paperwork, your goods can get stuck in customs. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so I forget a form. What's the worst that could happen? The consequences can be severe. Hefty fines and penalties. Customs agencies don't mess around. thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars in fines. Inaccurate documentation can lead to shipment delays, disrupt your supply chain, lead to unhappy customers. Accurate documentation is a necessity. It's an investment in your success. Accurate documentation is crucial. Ensure your paperwork is always on point. Invest in a good system. This could be software, an online platform, or an organized spreadsheet. Centralize your documents and track deadlines. Educate yourself on requirements. Use online resources or consult experts. Double-check everything. Simple oversights cause errors. Stay organized and accessible. This saves time and headaches. A little effort up front saves trouble in the long run. Let's talk about import-export restrictions. Understanding international trade rules is essential. Each country has its own import-export rules. These rules protect industries, security, and the environment. Restrictions include tariffs, quotas, or bans. Stay informed and adapt quickly. Why should I care about these restrictions? How do they affect me? Failing to comply can have serious consequences. You could face hefty fines, thousands of dollars. Your goods could be seized. It's not just about the money. Violations damage your reputation, lose customer trust. Understanding is essential. Protect your business. Navigating any import-export restrictions is crucial. Stay informed about changing rules. Use online resources like government websites. Consult experts like freight forwarders. Sign up for updates from agencies. Stay organized to avoid mistakes. Knowledge is power. Let's talk about valuing goods in international trade. It's not just about a price tag. Customs use values to determine duties and taxes. Undervaluing can backfire. Overvaluing hurts competitiveness. Accurate valuation ensures smooth, compliant import. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so I miscalculate the value of my goods by a bit. What's the worst that could happen? Inaccurate valuation can trigger a domino effect of consequences that can seriously disrupt your business. You're risking hefty fines and penalties. Customs agencies detect valuation discrepancies and issue fines for even minor infractions. We're talking thousands of dollars in fines, which can impact your profit margins. But it's not just about the money. Inaccurate valuation can lead to shipment delays. Customs might detain your goods for inspection, causing frustrating delays in your supply chain and potentially damaging relationships with your customers. Repeated violations can damage your reputation and even lead to legal action. Customs authorities might flag your business as high risk, subjecting you to increased scrutiny and potential audits. It's a headache you definitely don't want. Accurate valuation is a fundamental principle of international trade compliance. It's about protecting your business, your reputation, and your bottom line. Accurate valuation is crucial. How do you determine the correct value for customs? It's not just the invoice price. Familiarize yourself with valuation methods. Different countries use different methods. Understand the specific rules. Include all costs, like transportation and insurance. Maintain thorough documentation. Seek professional help if needed. Accurate valuation ensures smooth trade. Look, international trade isn't static. It's constantly evolving, just like real estate. New agreements pop up, old ones get revised. Staying updated is critical. It's the same with trade. You need to be on top of these. Otherwise, you risk fines or delays. Staying updated on trade agreements unlocks serious advantages for your business. Think of it like finding a loophole in the tax code. Many trade agreements offer reduced tariffs and simplified customs procedures. This translates to lower costs and faster shipping times, giving you a significant edge over competitors. A new trade agreement could mean paying 0 tariff instead of 15%. That's a huge chunk of your profit margin going back into your pocket. Stay informed and turn obstacles into growth opportunities. How am I supposed to keep track of all these agreements? Don't worry, I got you covered. Tons of resources make your life easier. The ITA website is great. They offer trade agreements and export assistance. Your local SBDC is another excellent resource. They provide free counseling and training. Staying updated doesn't have to be a headache. With the right resources, you can turn this challenge into an advantage. In international trade, licenses are like passports for your products. You can't ship goods internationally without the right licenses. They ensure your products meet safety and quality standards. Without proper licenses, shipments could be held up at customs. It shows your commitment to compliance and ethical operations. Now, I know what you're thinking. Graham, how do I even know which licenses I need? Don't worry, I've been there. The licensing process can seem overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Determine the requirements for your products and destination country. Check government websites like BIS and DDTC. Gather the necessary documentation and submit your application. Remember, you don't have to do this alone. Freight forwarders and customs brokers can help. Failing to obtain proper licenses can have serious consequences: hefty fines, shipment seizures, and criminal charges. You wouldn't drive without a license. The risks are too high. It's the same with trade. Don't jeopardize your business. Ignorance is not a defense. The government expects compliance. Proper licensing is an investment. It shows commitment to ethics. Just like every country has its own unique culture and customs, they also have their own set of trade regulations. What flies in one country might get grounded in another. These cover labeling, packaging, environmental standards, and labor laws. Ignoring them can hurt your success. How do you keep track of all these regulations? It's all about due diligence. Research regulations for your products and market. Use resources like the International Trade Administration. Consult experts like freight forwarders and customs brokers. Minimize risks for a smooth export experience. Adapting to local requirements shows respect for your market and being a responsible partner. Translate product labels and marketing materials. Modify packaging to meet local standards. Adjust product formulation to comply with regulations. Embrace local customs to build strong relationships. Imagine this: you're shipping products overseas. Business is booming, but you haven't established a compliance program. This mistake could cost you big time. Don't navigate trade without a solid plan. A compliance program keeps your business legal. A good compliance program isn't just paperwork. It needs to be part of daily operations. A key element is a dedicated compliance officer. This person ensures everyone understands the rules. You also need a record-keeping system. And don't forget training. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Graham, setting all this up sounds expensive. And yeah, it can be. But trust me, the long-term benefits outweigh the initial investment. A robust compliance program avoids penalties and strengthens your brand. Customers and partners trust ethical businesses. It's like investing in quality. It pays off. Invest in compliance and watch your business thrive. Just like you wouldn't go years without a financial checkup, your trade practices need regular audits too. It's like going to the doctor for your business, making sure everything is running smoothly. Audits help you identify weaknesses before they turn into major issues. Spot leaks early on. Avoid costly penalties. Stay ahead. Compliance audits come in two forms: internal and external. Internal audits are self-checks. They ensure your processes align with regulations. External audits bring in a professional inspector. An independent third party provides an objective assessment. Both audits have benefits. Internal audits are cost-effective and flexible, while external audits offer higher assurance and credibility. The key to successful compliance isn't just conducting audits, but doing them consistently. Establish a regular audit schedule that aligns with your business needs. Some businesses might benefit from annual audits, while others need more frequent assessments. Regular audits help you adapt to changes, ensuring compliance. Make audits routine to build trust and protect your bottom line. There we go. You've just learned about 10 common international trade compliance mistakes. Navigating global trade can be tricky, but don't be discouraged. Avoid these pitfalls to streamline operations and unlock opportunities. Smash that like button and share with fellow entrepreneurs. Subscribe and hit the notification bell for more. Until next time, keep crushing.